start recording. YouTube fans, hello. Let me see. I thought I liked the second half worse than the first half. Not tremendously worse, but I don't know. I honestly don't really entirely know why. But I didn't enjoy it as much as the first half. Um, it might. It was probably just the 3 chapter sex scene that threw me off. I don't know if I'm like becoming a prude or this was just genuinely like worse than other books, but uh all of a sudden all of a sudden like the where I okay, yeah. Maybe I'm like forcing myself to say it out now, and maybe this is true. I haven't really thought this deeply though. Like so before the lightheartedness, the brevity, the whatever of the story, like it's not that deep, you know. It was like a positive thing in my mind. And I think after the 3 chapter sex scene, and I realized like, oh, so this is the porn that all of the ladies were reading this for. Then I couldn't help but just kind of look at the rest of it as like shallow instead of uh instead of like, oh, it's cool because it's just like lighthearted. It was more like it. All of a sudden, it was like, oh, it's like, you know, now I do feel like I'm watching like an hour and a half porn movie, which I've never done that, I'm hoping that I never will. Um, Let me see. I don't really remember. I mean, I remember it, but like it did it. Uh, the actual plot, the story wasn't to me like very like impactful. It wasn't like impactful enough to like talk about. I guess like I didn't think it was that interesting what actually like happened with her. I thought it was like pretty predictable that she wasn't sick the whole time, or like that they were like, I don't know. I somehow I didn't think that it was going to get like, obviously she wasn't going to die because this just isn't that kind of a book. But like in my mind, it wasn't that like they were going to find like a miracle cure. I just had a feeling. I thought that what was wrong with her was her that like that he was her mate, which is like I wasn't that far off, so that was like fine. But I mean, it's not like it was like a mystery novel, so that didn't bug me that much. Mm. But yeah, just I don't know, fell off for me a little at the end. It was like still like mildly enjoyable, but it was probably that. It was probably like talking to you guys about everything we talked about, and then like immediately going into like the 3 chapter sex scene. At a certain point, I set that stuff to I set it to like 3.5, like that's like the max my app will go, and I was just getting through it. it was like weirding me out. Uh, yeah, more or less everything that I thought before was the same. The characters were like generally interesting. I still kind of like went back and forth on her. Like I'm not really sure if I like the main character or not. Like it's like sometimes I did, and sometimes I thought she was a little annoying. Um, yeah, that is my assessment. Oh, I forgot. I can maybe get ask this at the end. No, it doesn't really matter. I can ask this right now. Um, so something that I found like this isn't. This was just like a cherry on top of me like not really like digging it that much. This is like certainly like not the reason behind it, but like I think it was the epilogue. Like was he being like a whiny bitch, or is that like hot for him to like for like a man to like act that way? I pose to you women, and I think I'm done.
But
You said hot?
I don't remember that blog.
Oh, it wasn't very good.
Manel, we can't hear you.
Oh yeah, I thought you just weren't saying.
I
Yeah, you're
didn't
not
think you were saying
muted.
anything
You might have
either.
to leave and come back. Hmm.
Can you hear me the first sentence of that blog?
Not very easily. How could I do
What the
that?
fuck?
Let me think.
Okay, I hope it's better now.
Yes, yes. Now it's working. That's odd.
Good. Okay.
I wonder if we were
Is it
we
my turn?
were we just never able to hear you? Maybe. No,
Maybe. Yeah, yeah.
I don't
It's
know
your turn,
actually.
Manel.
Yeah, yeah. You go ahead.
Okay. Um, Second half. I mostly agree with you. I did not really like the second half of most. I was expecting a bit more with the whole "oh she's dying" thing. I thought like you that it was because she was his mate, and I thought it was going to be something like they have to break the bond in order for her to be this gut wrenching decision both of them make. No, it turned out to be something else that she was Heath time or whatever, and that to me was a that felt very much like Wattpad. Like it tracked like from the start to the second half. It was very much Wattpad. Mates, and now I have to do this thing in order to overcome this thing that I'm going to see. How convenient. Good for them though. This part I kind of glossed over. I kind of did a bit because like, it was the same thing. It was a repeat of one basically. I did hear nothing though. So it's like okay, there it is. It happened.
I heard it as well. It was less intriguing, but I think it was because they might have talked about it less than the first one. I think the first one was like more graphic about it, but I also don't quite remember.
It was more of a refresher. Like I think he had to explain to her, or Mystery had to like also like her a whole biology lesson because she had no idea this was happening. So yeah, I remember that. I still really like the band. Her banter is so good. It's so on point. It's like so entertaining. I love that part. But yeah, much. I want thought. I wish it was something like that, a bit more like. But yeah, and remind me, like he stepped down from being the alpha, right? Like that was the whole thing at the end, or
Oh,
like
did
did he
he?
some?
No,
No, I
No,
don't
he
think
did
no.
he
not.
They
had
went.
to.
No,
Okay.
Oh yeah, they
So then
changed the
how did it?
entire law, which now I
they
think about
changed
is
the
also
law.
stupid. But yeah, they changed the entire law. So
Okay, okay.
basically, the book was useless. Now that I think about it.
I was confused. I'm like, oh, he's stepping down. That's nice. Like he's doing this. I was like, it's
Right.
interesting. I remembered incorrectly. Okay, no. Okay, hate that too then.
Fuck are we breaking?
And so the epilogue was because they hadn't changed the law. He was like off at work, I think, and he was basically just like in his mind for like several chapters, just like pining for her, and like
Oh,
it was just him pining for like a very long time, and I just kept
but
thinking like if I knew a dude like this and I could like read his thoughts, I would punch him in the face.
dude, you were like pining for her from the very start. Like everyone realized that. Everyone knew it. Even like the little intros at each chapter. Like we were like, okay, yeah, get it.
Yeah, I guess so. And so this was just it in on full throttle because we were never quite inside of his brain. Yeah,
Overkill then.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
probably what it
10 out of
was.
10 for the banter though. It was like the most entertaining part of the book.
I agree. That was the highest light for sure. I think it's your time, Julia.
Oh, give me a second. I'm trying to lower my cortisol level right now.
Mm.
I didn't really like the second half. I thought it was so fucking anticlimactic how she thought she was dying, and then the bitch was just like, "Oh, actually, I'm just in heat. I just need to get fucked.
Oh,
Sorry,
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Am
dying
I?
and
Am
getting
I?
fucked have the same exact symptoms."
Because they were only ever abbreviating it. I know they said it like one or two times though. Is what she was suffering from? Was it like chronic stress
Girl,
disorder?
no, that bitch was in
No.
heat like a
No.
fucking
No. No.
female
No. No. No.
dog.
No. 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 What she thought she had. The human thing. They kept
Oh
saying
Oh,
no, it was
CST.
like a cortisol thing. It was like some weird,
something to do with stress. Yeah.
yeah, something to do with stress. It's like chronic stress, something. Yeah, I don't know.
Yes. Yeah. Chronic stress disorder or chronic social defeat. What the hell? Either way, I didn't say it like at the halfway point, but I thought that was like really really stupid. I don't know why they didn't just say like cancer or like, but like I don't know. So like she was dying of stress. Was that our understanding? Is that even a
Yeah,
is that
apparent.
even like a
Yeah,
like I don't know.
I don't.
I
No,
thought
it
it
wasn't
was a hybrid
stress.
thing.
It
So
wasn't stress. It was something to do with cortisol because they described it as her having like way too many, her body not processing something. But you have high cortisol levels when you're stressed.
Okay. Yes.
That's like a symptom of high cortisol
Cortisol
levels.
surge disorder. But then she
Yes.
describes it as basically chronic stress.
Right.
But it's like your body doing it. Okay. Fair enough. Maybe that's slightly worse. I wonder if that's real. But anyway, carry on.
I don't know, but I'm gonna fucking develop it with this traffic. Anyways, so so I was just like, okay, fine, whatever. I didn't mind the sex. I did think it was like a little long, but I was like, okay, we're gonna get through it. And then we never heard from it again, which is like great. That's what I appreciate about her. It's like it's smut, but it's like there and then it's like not there. So whatever. I don't know. I just feel like there was so much smut, and then all of a sudden the bitch got kidnapped, and her dad was Constantine, and she had a weird aunt, and there was like humans, and I was just like, oh, okay. But like there was so much sex that I just like did not care about everything that happened after that. I was just like, okay. It's like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you get to it. It's like you climax, and you're like, okay, well, I don't know. I don't know about the rest of this, but I did think it was interesting. I did really like their relationship. I do, like I said, the banter is great. I think she writes great relationships. The sex was good. The story just felt kind of flat for me in the second half. It was just like a lot of, I'm telling you, it was just like so much fucking build up for the bitch to be in heat. Like I just, like I was just like, oh, okay. Like, yeah, sure, girl. And just like you guys, I was like, oh, maybe it's like she's dealing with this because she has her mate and she hasn't like accepted the bond or whatever. But no, like literally the girl just need to get fucked. And I was just like, oh, okay, interesting. I mean, sure. But I like this way less than Bride. I'll tell you that much.
mm-hmm.
And I don't even have much to say.
Yeah.
Like it came, it went. It was great. Like I do appreciate it. It was like a fun little read. Do I think it was just like this literary like I'm gonna fucking kill this car in front of me? Do I think if I was a werewolf, I would do some shit right now. Do I think it was like a literary masterpiece? No.
We might be slightly losing you right now. If you can hear us, pause. Pause talking. Oh, dang.
Did we lose her?
I think so.
Oh no.
She could suffer like from even worse signal issues now that she's taking a different route. Maybe she's like going through that 57
Yeah.
overpass or whatever. Have you picked your book?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna tell you guys. So you guys remember we read that witchy story, Irregular Witches or so and
Oh,
so.
okay. Is there like a
I
sequel or
noticed
something?
that. Yeah, I noticed that you had already put it on prologue. So if no one has read, I was just that.
Oh, what did I put?
It's the A Witch's Guide to Magical Ink. I don't know if Julia has read it. Oh, she's
Oh, okay. Yes, I'm pretty sure you're good. I see you moving. So yeah, I think you're good.
The minute somebody fucking calls me when I'm on like when I'm video chatting, it fucks up everything. It fucks up my phone. It like breaks my goddamn phone. It's so fucking annoying. I think I'm just gonna put my phone on Do Not Disturb when we're doing this because it's so annoying. I'm just grumpy. Anyways. I had nothing else to say.
Fair enough.
Now I can't even think. Yeah. I did come into the tail end of this conversation. I did read the Witch's Magical Guide to Innkeeping. Sorry.
okay.
Oh, so
No
that
worries.
she was probably the one that asked for it, maybe.
Okay.
Because I don't think I just
Okay,
like preemptively downloaded it. What
Was me.
it was a sequel to the one we read, or just yeah.
Is it? Yeah, I guess it was a sequel. It was just like in the universe more than anything.
Okay.
Dang.
Sorry,
Pretty
I totally
grimy.
forgot that we had read that one together.
Pretty grimy of you, Julia.
Let
me
look,
make you feel worse while you're.
nobody was around, and it was October. I had to fucking read it. I had to. Okay, I needed to be
She
in the
had
spooky
to.
season.
She had to.
Yeah. It was a
That
cozy fall read. She
that's
had
what's
to.
key. She had to. Oh,
I was forced.
I guess we're moving
The
on
book
past Mate.
held
So
me
Mate
at
kind of
gunpoint.
sucked. End of video. We love you, YouTube.
It was like
Oh,
a
bye.
3-star for me.